Hey peoples of Twitch, welcome back to another stream on the Superflat Survival! Today we are going to be getting so many enchantment books. I have a plan, chat. I have a plan. Hey, hello there, admin! Welcome to the chat. How are you doing today, admin? How are you doing today? Okay, but yeah, today we're gonna get so many enchantment books. I'm super duper excited. We're gonna have a whole bunch. It's gonna be a sleepy. Oh no, admin, why are you? It's late. That's probably why you're sleepy. That's probably why you're sleepy. It's quite late. It's the evening. It's the evening. So good. Why did you mention sleepy? You're making me yawn. Adulting failed. Forgot to go to. Huh? You have a bedtime? You want bedtime? Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. Going to bed too late sucks. It just sucks. Okay, let's look at all this. Pumpkins, all good. Okay, well, I guess we can just... Oh, I'm not sure I have any gold, because I did a dumb, and I forgot to AFK at the gold farm again. So, and this birch tree just refuses to grow. I stuck it here so I could get some slabs, and it is just not growing. It has just decided that, you know what, growing is for weaklings, and it just does not grow. I have no idea why. It has just decided that it is above growing. It is above it. You know what I do want to do, though? Since I am going to be heading all the way up, to my thingamabob gold farm, yes, there we go. I want to actually put in place the powered rails, so I have a way up and down, nice and easy. That would be helpful. Okay, let's see. Do I have anything I can use to get that? Do I have my where's my minecart furnace? I have a furnace. Yeah, I'll just make a new minecart furnace, and I'll just leave it there. Okay, I need another minecart. Where's the other minecart? Ah! There is no other minecart. It's fine. I have an iron farm. I will just go grab. Why? I've not checked my iron farm in an incredible amount of time. Oh dear. Has it overflowed? It might have overflowed. That would not. I just watched something die. That's pleasant. Okay, there we go. Let's just grab all the iron here. Okay. There's just something else I needed to remember to bring. But I can't remember. Okay, so I also need to make an anvil. I know that. I need to make an anvil and probably a grindstone are all really important things to have at our enchanting area up at the tip top of the gold farm. I'm gonna grab a few anvils, honestly, because having a few extra anvils is always a good idea. I'm gonna leave the rest of this here. Ooh, how much ooh, that's only 2 powered rails. That is not gonna be helpful. That is not helpful. Okay, let's see. What is a good fuel source, though? Because I don't really need a lot of fuel. I really don't. It's only to get up a hill. So I don't want to use my coal, because that's incredibly precious. However, charcoal could work. If I had charcoal, which I don't. So we can just use planks. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We can just use planks. Okay, there we go. Do I have any... I have a few planks. I have a few oak planks. There we go. We can use those. Okay, there we go. We now have a micro furnace and some extra anvils. Oh, grindstone. I need a grindstone. Okay, if I was a grindstone, I would need to make it, definitely, because I would not just have one of those lying around. Those are a pain in the buttocks to make. I only make them when I need them. Okay, no, I'm leaving the birch planks so I can use them for Okay, we're on a journey, chat. We're on a journey. I have so much stuff, and it's spread out all across my base. This was like the dumbest decision I made. I need to at some point soon, I need to build one giant, preferably automatic sorting hall where I can keep all of my stuff. And hello? Oh, this is lovely. The villager is just like... just rejected. Iron Golem just got rejected, bros. Guys, Iron Golem just got absolutely wrecked. Rest in peace, the Iron Golem. Rest in peace, the Iron Golem. That sucks, bro. That sucks. Okay, I am going to want some charcoal. So I'm actually going to get some charcoal cooking. Because charcoal is very helpful there. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that cooking while I make my grindstone. Actually, no, because I can cook that while I'm at the gold farm. So I will cook it at the gold farm. Okay, I need a grindstone. In order to make a grindstone, I need sticks. Wooden slabs. And wooden planks, and let's check if that's enough stuff. No, also need stone or stone slab. Can't remember which. Okay, let's try stone first, then I'll make a stone slab and see how it works. Oh, I already had a stone slab here. Don't need a stone cutter. Yo, hello there, Ozzy is Nico. How are you doing today, Ozzy is Nico? How are you doing? How are you doing? Let's drop that off. And awesome, we have planks, we have logs that we're going to turn into charcoal, we have a chest for the chest and the minecart furnace, we have extra anvils, we have a grindstone, we don't need the sticks, we can drop that back off. Awesome, okay, we have our arrows, we have our bow, we are all good to go. We are all good to go, chat. We have a plan, we have a plan! Okay, now we're gonna go bring all this stuff up and it's gonna be great, it's gonna be, oh, I forgot my horse. I forgot my horse. Hello there, horse. I should probably swap all of my horses towards my actual horse area. Yeah, let me just grab a lead. There probably is a lead within my house here. There's probably a lead, and I need to sleep. Ow, anyways. Can you make a random redeem for text-to-speech? Can you make a... Oh, you can make a... I don't know where I got random from. Can you make a redeem for text-to-speech? I used to have a redeem for text-to-speech, if I remember correctly. And I remember it getting incredibly abused. It got incredibly abused. So I'm weary about it. I'm weary for 10 channel points. My chat can't even be trusted with a hydrate that's unlocked for 100 points. I don't trust a text-to-speech at only 10 points. I do not trust that! Yeah. Pookity's afraid of you. I'm very... Hydrate or dihydrate! We love hydrating or dehydrating! Oh, aggressive cup slam! One day that cup's gonna break. It's not today, though. It's not today. I also didn't get splashed, so it's good. Yeah, I'm very, very scared of the admin. One day the admin is just going to decide that today's the day that I'm gonna have a miserable day, and I will have a miserable day. Can you have some? That sounds like a very, very, very bad idea. Sounds like a very, very, very bad idea. But also probably a slightly better idea than just having one person with all the power. If you have two people with all the power, hopefully they don't abuse it on the same day. Sadly, there is no way to transfer points. That too. There is unfortunately that. Okay, where is it? There's my skeleton horse. It's just going on a shamble. It's going on a wander today. Okay, we're gonna tinker skeleton horse. We're gonna go all the way down here. Hello there, skeleton horse, bro. Can we just Nope. That is incorrect. Actually, can we take a better answer than that? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Now we just gotta try to hopefully jump. Can the skeleton horse jump? No, the skeleton horse cannot jump. That is depressing. Awesome. Well, there we go. Jump. And now we have Melvin inside of the horse corral, which I am now taking Melvin out of the horse corral anyway. Well, it was a good time. It was a good few moments, but I am eventually planning on getting a lot more horses, which I need to do eventually. I keep saying I'm going to do it, then I keep forgetting to do it. But eventually, I'm going to put horses all over my base, like absolutely everywhere, a whole bunch of little tiny pens with horses in them, so that I will be able to run around everywhere. And I'm going to make a stable, so I can actually breed horses, because I do not have a lot of them. But first, we are dealing with the villagers. First, I want to get a whole bunch of enchantment books. Ooh, actually, I think I already have a lot of them. I don't have a lot. I'm still missing a few really good ones, like Protection 4 and all that, so... Yeah, well, how about I do a few enchantment books, then I can start work on a stable. Because doing 2 hours of villager work sounds tedious, even to me, and I semi-enjoy working with villagers. It would take 254 of your current channel, of a current amount of channel points to make your current channel point balance. Yes, the amount of channel points the admin has is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Also, Simple Falcon, hello. Welcome to the chat. It is good to see you, Simple. It is good to see you. Yes, that is approximately the face I make every single time the admin says their channel point number. It makes my heart, skip a beat every single time, because I know the admin could definitely make my day very, very, very miserable with that amount of channel points. Okay, here we go. We're going on a journey. Chat. Going on a journey. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh, I should probably shoot. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Amen. Yep. It's the admin's amount of points terrifies me. Okay, can I actually fuel? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I thought I could fuel it with. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do that because of Limatica. Oh no! That's not good. Okay, well, I guess we're walking, chat. I guess we're walking, because I don't want to take my horse, because I'm going to be going down that rail, and my horse corral is all the way over there. It doesn't exactly work. It really doesn't work. Okay, here's where we can do something. Okay, so we can either run up the staircase, which is a bad idea, because it's slower, but it's cooler. It's so much cooler, even though it means I can definitely die. On the ladder, I have a slight chance of survival if I fall off the ladder, because I can latch back onto the ladder like some sort of crazy mollusk. But here, no, if I just fall, we're just dead. We're just dead. Oh, I'm getting very close to the edge there. Let's just not do that today. I'm very, no. Can you make a channel point name called Rich AM? And all it does is display a message in chat saying, oh, username is Rich. For like 10 to 20k channel points. That sounds like simultaneously the best and the worst idea ever. That sounds like simultaneously the best and the worst idea at the same time. I love it. I love it. I might do that. I might do that. I might do that if I remember to. I have a really bad memory, so I have a really good habit of, really common habit of just being like, yes, I should do that, that is a good idea, and then not doing it. Also, I should just leave this cobblestone out of the way. There's nothing really that's gonna run away, except for this villager here. That's what you're... Whoever did that, you're a jerk. Admin, you're a jerk! But... Ozzy Nico, are you alright? Ozzy Nico, are you doing alright? How you doing? I feel like I'm all gonna die. Are you doing alright? Okay, I need to get some charcoal cooking, since apparently what I was running don't work. Okay. Oh, you are a regular blast for I cannot cook wood inside of a- Oh no, I don't want to smelt my logs. I want to cook my logs. It don't work. I'm very annoyed by that. I'm very annoyed about that. Do I have enough cobblestone to make a- I have a minecart with a furnace here. I have a minecart with a furnace here, but I do not have enough cobblestone to make a furnace. Okay, we will do it. Fun fact- No. No. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Fun fact. I want to hear the fun fact. I want to hear the fun fact. This sounds like a fun fact. All I have is a silk touch pickaxe. My day just keeps going downhill right now. This is just not working out great for me. You know? This is just not working out great for me. It's fine, chat. This is fine. Everything is fine. Things are slowly coming along. Things are slowly working. No, you can't just punch them. If you just punch them, they don't actually drop anything. And you just waste time and space and everything. So let's smelt this one up. Start this. How much? Yeah, we have a couple swords. Let's start that smelting too, and then we can go aggro all the zombified piglins. And hello to zombified piglins. How are you guys? Ready to all die? Okay, let's go. Let's get a few of them over here, and there we go. Everyone's in the party. Everyone's in the party. Do you ever think about the fact that whatever image is the last image of you could 100% be the image that is shown at your funeral? You have 52 levels. I do have 52 levels. That is how come we are going to be working with enchantment books, chat, because I want to use this XP. I want to use this obscene amount of XP that I collect. Okay, there we go. Now that that's going a little bit... I need to get a dog, because if I get a dog and I stick it here, the piglins should aggro at it. That would be cool. Then I could wander around down here, and it would be awesome. Oh my god! did you get in here? Oh, I bet she spawned on my furnace that I just put down. I bet she spawned there. Let's stick a rail on there just for now. It's not gonna be here forever. Meanwhile, a stack of coal blocks lasts... Okay, a lava bucket burns for 1,000 seconds. However, a stack of coal blocks lasts 51,200 seconds, which means it smells 5,000. Okay, I do not need to smelt 5,120 items, and coal is a very, very, very expensive resource for me right now. But for a smoker blast furnace, it smelts 10,000. Oh my gosh, that is insane. But yeah, coal is a very expensive resource for me because I'm on a super flat where the only way I can get coal is by killing wither skeletons or finding it inside of chests within, the little guy, blacksmith. Blacksmith, there we go, that's the word. Blacksmiths. That is the only way I can ever get coal. So, I think I'm gonna stick with my lava, which auto-regenerates. I think I'm gonna stick with the lava, thank you. Also, why would you ever need to smelt 10,240 items? I don't even think I have 10,240 items to my name at all. Glass. Where am I getting the sand? Where am I getting the sand for that? The only way I could get sand is from water. You need glass. Ooh, use villagers. The desert. I live on a super flat. I live on a super flat! There is no desert! There is none! There is no desert! I live a very prairie life. It is flatter than Saskatchewan out there. Then go and create one. Why would I build a desert if I can just shift-click stacks of glass in creative mode? Why would I do that? Also, I have so many emeralds, it might be as fast to get glass from my villagers than it is to get glass in creative mode. Like, I have so many emeralds. And then dig the desert, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. And then yeah. And pray tell, where am I getting this coal? Where am I getting this magical amount of coal? Is there a place that's coming from? Just wondering, you know, for a friend. Just wondering. Mining. That did not work out the way I wanted it to. Mining, yes, mining, yeah. I can mine exactly like 4 blocks of dirt, and then I hit bedrock. I literally live inside of a super fly. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. There's something that's just not adding up here, chat. There's something that just don't add up here. Hello there, Mr. Villager Star. I need to get some lapis from those guys because having lapis seems to be a slightly important part. You will put... What? Admin, can you please delete that? Watch the end. Oh. That was a very long pause. That was a very long pause. Oh. I was just learning about this in biology. Did you know that tendons develop from the mesoderm? Yeah. All connective tissues develop from the mesoderm, including your tendons. Heck yeah. Feeling so smart, chat. I literally wrote an exam on that today. It was pretty mad. That is a lot for... Wait, that doesn't add up. Wait, does it? I have no idea. I feel like as a streamer, I should know more about, like, bit prices and subscription prices and all of that, but I do not. I do not. Not a very good streamer, am I, chat? Not the best streamer. If you look... No. That's not here. That's not here. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of the rotten flesh. I'm gonna go trade it for a whole bunch of emeralds, and I'm gonna get a whole bunch of lamp. Also, is the admin here? I think the admin left. Well, it was nice knowing you, admin. It's lovely. It's lovely having a moderator sometime. What? Ah, you are here! Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you were gone. Hello! Nice to see you. How you doing, admin? How you doing? Also, how are you doing, Ozzy? I can't remember if I asked you that. Badge Dreamer moment. How are you doing? Ozzy is Nico. How are you doing? Okay, let's sneak back down here. I still need a lot more gold than just what I have. I forgot that I'm kind of here so I can get gold. Mostly, that is like 99% of the reason I'm here is to get gold. Also, I have looting. So technically this would go a lot faster if I sat here killing the pigs. This would go a lot faster like that. But yeah, I definitely need to... Oh no, I will never be able to get a dog! I will never be able to get a dog because I am inside of the Superflat, which means... Oh no! I think that also means I can't ever make an automatic wither skeleton farm because otherwise they don't drop wither skeleton skulls. Oh no! This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Or actually, do they drop wither skeleton skulls? I could have sworn I heard somewhere that they don't unless you are using a dog or a player. Wait a minute, I can still technically make it work. I can still technically figure this out if I just manually kill wither skeletons. Oh, I don't really need a wither skeleton farm because I don't really use coal, so I don't need the coal an insane amount. I usually use lava for my fuel sources. It would be nice to have a minecart fuel source other than just charcoal, but you know what? Charcoal's okay. Charcoal is kind of okay. I can kind of make it work. Also, I probably should have locked this so I could get all of the gold and not piglin stuff. Although it was kind of nice having piglin stuff, because, oh, look at that. We actually got, oh, why did that not work? Why did that not work? That was supposed to work. That did not work. That did not work. That did not work. Hopefully that was enough negatives. Uh-oh, is there supposed to be something in there? There might be supposed to be something there. Yeah, there's supposed to be a redstone wire. Exactly there. Okay, let's grab a redstone wire that I do not have here. And I just spent all of my emeralds. Oh, I'm having a great moment, chat. It's fine. We have more round. Oops. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Here I was, just like, I am 100% done, guys. I will never have to do redstone or build on this piglin all ever again. I'm all done, except for all the random little bits and bobs that you slowly add in. But nope. Nope. Here I am, having to add this. Okay. And now we can turn this off. Maybe we just turn it on. No, not that. Oh no. There we go. Actually, speaking of which, I can actually uninstall Lightmatica now. I'm done with it, which means I can finally right-click with sticks again. Like, that was, like, the dumbest material ever. Why would the Lightmatica developers choose freaking Uh-oh. Oh, it did work. It did work. There we go. Amazing. Let's stick this here. Perfect. Also, I do eventually need to... Oh, I do have the brewing stand here. Lovely. Oh, there we go. I have all of my charcoal. Amazing. Okay, let's see how much gold I have and how long... Okay, that's not going to be nearly enough. Let's keep chilling then. Okay, all the way up here. Gonna whack some more piglins. Whack. And then... I'm actually going to turn off the piglin bartering system again because I want to try to collect a lot of gold. I really want the gold. Eventually, I will AFK here. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and then I keep forgetting. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. But I need to do that. I need to do that, though, really, because having a lot of gold is so helpful. It is so helpful. It is by far my bottleneck factor when it comes to me trying to breed my villagers. Not breed. Well, yeah, I don't need them to breed my villagers, but I do need them to convert my villagers. So we will just keep going along here. Yeah, I need all the gold. I need so much gold. Because I need 8 gold for every single villager I convert. And all of that work I just did while I was sitting here, while all the piglins were dying, that was enough to make 3 golden apples worth. That was it. However, I do have looting 3, so hopefully that should have accelerated that a bit. Yeah, there we go. Looks okay. Only 1. That's not as very fast. Not very fast, but it's something. It's something, you know? Something is better than nothing. Something is better than nothing. And that just got my rest in peace. Okay, there we go. Now I have 6. Now I have 6. So that's a decent amount of villagers. That's like 3 rounds. There we go. That's enough. And then after that, I can move on to building my stable. And then let's leave that there, and anything else I need to leave? I need to leave that, and that. I'll leave that for a future. And we have this here, and everything's good. I'll leave that there as well. You never know. You never know when you need a stone pickaxe up here. Actually, I should probably take some of this stuff back. Having a bunch of random junk here is probably not very helpful, but it's fine. I don't need it. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. Oh, hello there. Wait a moment. How wait, water bottles would get sorted into here. Water bottles and potions would all get sorted into there. And probably also any regular, just like empty bottles would get. Actually, no, piglins don't drop any empty bottles, so there would be no empty bottles in there. If there are empty bottles, we got a problem. But I do appreciate them dropping the water bottles, though, because I like having glass bottles and I don't like having to craft them. So it's a nice way to slowly but steadily collect them. Okay, here we go. Now we go all the way back down with our charcoal. And we do not need to power the furnace on the way there, just because we kind of have a giant hill. We do not need to worry about powering it. Gravity does that for us. So I have enough for 44 round trips. I have enough charcoal for 44 round trips to the gold farm. So that should last us quite some time. That should last us quite some time. We will be a-okay. And this actually means that I can grab my horse and lead. Although no, because I didn't bring a lead. So I can't bring this horse back and ride my other horse back. So I will leave this horse here until I come here with a lead. Okay, we pop through here, all the way. Is that still that piglin? That piglin is still up here. He is just chilling. And you know what? Honestly, as long as he doesn't attack me, I'm cool with him. If he wants to chill there, as long as he doesn't attack me, I got no problem with him, honestly. He can just chill there if he wants. I got no problems. I got no problem with him. He got no problem with me. We're just chilling. We're just all happy. I don't wear gold, though, so as soon as the piglin gets close enough to actually see me, he is going to attack me, and then I'm going to kill the piglin. And I will finally get those gold boots back, probably. Actually, will I? Because when I gave, like, another pair of gold boots to other piglin, they didn't drop their other pair. They just, like, absorbed both. And it was like, wow, those were not meant for you, actually. Those are actually rather expensive. Those were, like, half a golden apple. Which is how I measure my gold. That is how I measure my gold, because that is what I use it, like, 99% for. 99% of the time I'm using gold, I am using it to make golden apples. Although, eventually we are going... Actually, no, I'm not going to end up using gold to make golden carrots, because I can buy golden carrots, and then I don't have to use my gold. So, literally, the only thing I use gold for right now is those, thingamabops. Yeah, golden apples, there we go. Yeah, there's words somewhere inside my head, chat. They're not always there. Most of the time they are absent, but sometimes they are there. And there we go. We leave the horse there, and we need to go. Egg. Oh, I did not mean to make a child. I do not want to pay child support. No, 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 no. I do not want a chicken in here. There are not supposed to be chickens in here. Thank you. Ooh, how are these doing? Ah, they still got a bit of room. They still got ah, look at that, our tree grew murderer. No, 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 I'm not a murderer. It's fine. It's fine. It's not, no one saw anything. No one saw anything. It's fine, chat. No one saw anything. Nobody saw anything. Okay, let's see how much. I already had a golden apple, and if I had brought those 2 ingots I had, I could have had a whole other golden apple. Lovely. Okay, let's make a whole bunch of apples. There we go. A whole bunch of apples. Amazing. Okay, now we go and grab a whole bunch of our villagers. I am going to grab a whole bunch at a time. I'm gonna grab a whole bunch at a time because I don't want to be doing like a whole bunch of back and forthing like I usually do. So I'll probably grab like 3 at a time. That seems like a good number. That seems like a manageable number. Okay, if I had minecart, there we go. Minecarts. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, there we go. Let's go grab 3 villagers, kidnap them, and turn them into zombies, then back to villagers, so that they praise me like some sort of god, even though I'm kind of the one who stuck them inside the situation, which is very godlike, actually. So, checks out. Okay. Here we go. Out you get, out you get, out you get. I want to try to get out all the villagers I need before I try to get more breeding happening, because otherwise I have to deal with babies, and babies are not nice, because they're shorter. They are shorter than regular villagers, so they can actually leave. They can leave the breeding hall while this gate is open, but adults cannot because of the trapdoor. So yeah, I'll probably just steal all the villagers I need first, and then have them start breeding again. That's kind of my plan. Okay, there we have more birch. I'm starting like a little mini birch grove here. Eventually I'm going to break it down, and it's going to just die for good. But I want to have it here for now, just so I can get some nice birch slabs for that area there. I need a few of them. So we're just going to have a few birch trees growing here. There we go. Let's get you converting. Sneak back out here. Sit and wait peacefully. And there we go. I just heard someone die. Perfect. Okay, now we got weakness. Also, all the good stuff. Okay, there we go. And now we push this guy along. And boink. Whoa, no, that's a bad dive. No! No! Oh my god, he's gonna burn! Woo! Ooh. Okay. Okay, I can salvage this situation. Okay, well, my carpet, died. But that's fine. I needed that rail, please, good sir. Actually, you know what? I don't think I need that rail. I really don't think I do. I have so much rail. I do not need that one rail. And I will eventually get it back anyways. No, 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 no. Please stop. Please stop dying. Please stop dying. Please stop dying, actually. Adapt, improvise, overcome. Ooh, I am not going to be able to do anything right now, because if I leave, this zombie is going to kill that villager. Right now, the zombie is too focused on me, so is not killing the villager. Adapt, improvise, overcome. It's fine, chat. It's fine. Okay, move along. You're fine. You're fine. Stop burning. Okay, we did it, chat! We did it! We did it! We did it! We managed to get the zombie safe. Okay, there we go. This is why I don't work with more than 2 villagers usually, because I only have 2 cells left now. I only have 2 villager cells left, because I was all like, you know what, I'm just gonna make one of these cells a upwards elevator thingamabob. Never before have you wanted something mean. No! 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 My chat abused the hydrate button, so now it just is not allowed. Nope. No. It has a cooldown on it. It has a cooldown on it. Which is never something I thought I would have to do, you know? I never once when I did it did I think, I bet you my chat are gonna abuse this. Nope. I thought that about several other things that I added in, but I did not think that about the hydrate button. I was thinking, you know, this is gonna be great, you know, because any chat member who thinks that I need to hydrate, you know, stay healthy, they're gonna be like, yeah, I can make Lucas stay healthy. No. No, no, it is just abuse. It's just abuse. That's all it is. That's all it is, chat. Ow. I think I just got, like, almost whacked by that. I think I almost got whacked by that. I think he tried to whack me and then failed miserably. Which is hilarious, but okay, bro. Okay, here we go. You had this weird dream. What? Okay. Okay. That's weird. Also, okay. Okay. Harry, weirded out, but okay. Okay. I had a dumb, I felt so weak today. I felt so absolutely miserably weak. I was chewing gum. I went to chew gum, and I, like, popped out my jaw. I was very, very sad. Like, my jaw hurt so bad. I felt so old that I got, like, critically wounded by bubble gum. Yeah, it was not great. It was not great. What's the weirdest thing a chat member has ever said? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Usually when they're really, really weird, I kind of, like, block it out of my memory. You know, try to pretend it never happened. So I don't actually really know the most weird one. I really don't. You always have the fun people who, like, join and literally just splits, just their first message is just IP question mark, or like, what's the IP? I have never once seen an IP please person. No, it's always just IP, and it's like, no, private, it's funny. Oh yeah, we had that guy. Yep, that was probably the weirdest one. That, and then I accidentally sent them on to somebody else inside of a raid. That was... Ooh, that was not a good... That was not a good... And... delete that one. Because after that... Admin, please delete that message. Because after that, any sort of language that I do not recognize and know is an absolute no-no in the chat. And most, like, any language really other than English is not recommended inside the chat because this is an English stream. This is an English stream. And it's, usually, yeah, English only, please. English, not even a span, no. No. Usually those ones don't result in, like, instant deletion just because usually I can understand it. Honey and cat language. Lolcats is pretty odd. Maybe some, yeah, contextually appropriate French is great. Because I speak French, so I'm able to moderate that. Really, my whole rule is I want to be able to moderate it. Since this is a Canadian stream, yeah, I'm bilingual. It's fine, Jess. So, like, French? Fine. I don't care if you're in French, as long as you're not breaking the chat rules inside of French. Because really, my whole thing is I want to be able to moderate. And then also, if there is someone else inside of the chat, it's not exactly the most polite to be speaking inside a language that they don't know, because like, usually I'll translate. Usually I translate if I see stuff inside the chat that isn't in, like, a language, like, that's okay, especially if you don't know another language, but Quebec. I do not live inside of Quebec, otherwise I would speak a lot better French than I do. But yeah, Quebec is the reason why. Mostly the reason why English or Canada's bilingual. Other than Quebec, we don't really have a really big reason to be bilingual. By the way, I feel like by the ways are almost never good. By the ways are almost never good, are they? They just usually don't turn out. Hey, there we go. I didn't have to break all the beds. Let's go. That's always a good day. Whee! On a journey, going on. Oh, never mind, stuck. There you go. On a journey, my friend. Let's not get stuck by the iron golem. Hey, there we go. And we going on a trip. You never knew that Canada is the only country that has to have English and French translation. Like, I'm actually. Oh! I did not know that either. You thought it was that is what I thought too. I didn't realize it was the only one. I'm sure that there's other countries. Actually, maybe not. I don't really know. But yeah. I thought that was everywhere too, until I kinda got old and I was kinda like, yeah, there's actually no reason for there to be English and French on like any other packaging. In France, I would assume that there's probably a bit of English on most packagings, just because English is kind of everywhere. It's a very, very, very popular language, especially in Europe. So if I were to guess, France probably has similar things as Canada, but not legal. Like, so there definitely would be places that just don't have French or English everywhere. But oh well. What can you do? Oh, okay. See, this is why I learned French. This is why I learned French though, because then I can big brain. Then I can big brain, and it's good. Bro, I really just tried to send a. I feel like that's not gonna work very well. You know, something about that just, you know, kind of gives me a feeling that that's not gonna work very great. Maybe the fact that we're in a Twitch chat. Maybe just that, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, I realized that my tags say Canada, not Canadian. So I am just Canada, chat. I am not Canadian. I am Canada. EU has some, I guess, yeah, because you got the European Union. So yeah. Yeah. I don't really know. I don't really know. I really don't know a lot about Europe. That is something that I am quite oblivious to. I don't live in Europe. What's étrange, I think. Étrange. Just funny, because that's also the word for, like, foreign or stranger is étrangère. But étrange is strange. Which kind of makes sense, because, I mean, you got stranger, which means more strange or person you don't know in English. But we don't say stranger affairs when we're talking about foreign affairs. You're also Canadian, so you can say chess in, oh. That is a, bizarre word to just know in French. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I do all my schooling in French. So it's not all my school. I don't do English class in French. That would be quite dumb. And I don't do my science classes in French because my school doesn't have any English or French science teachers because they're too broke. You bought too many chess products. I see. That makes sense why you know it in French then. Whee. Let's send this guy. We're gonna, you know, get in a minecart. Get in a minecart, bro. There we go. We got a guy in a minecart. Let's go. And on a journey. Let's send you through. Have a nice flight. Bye. Okay, here we go. And let's get this guy. These villagers probably feel. Oh, those aren't really fun jokes to make. Those aren't really fun jokes to make. Let's maybe not make those jokes. Prisoners. Yeah, there we go. That's a better word. That's a better word. Prisoners. There we go. That's a better word. Pookity. Hey, there you go. It's even got alliteration. Pookity's prisoners. Let's go. Should not say that with such an enthusiasm. Nah, it's not. It's fine. Oh, here we go. Hello. Pookity's political prisoner. Yeah. Yep. They demanded democracy. Yeah, slavery has a different connotation, though. It is a very different historical context. So let's not make jokes about that, actually. Let's not make jokes about that. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna let that guy. You know what? Just proceed. Just proceed. I'm just gonna move out of the way. Yeah, let's leave that alone. There we go. Okay, then. Oh, that's not gonna work for. I'm realizing that's not gonna work for Alex. I can only really get one of these guys. Let's go. Okay, okay, push, go. On a journey. Ow! I'm getting eaten alive. Literally. There's not something you can say very often. Actually, I can just send this guy through because it's nighttime right now, so we're good. You were making a joke. You were just kind of saying it as a phrase in general. Yeah, it's just. It has a very specific historical context. So, using it when talking about Minecraft villagers, not exactly the most politically correct thing. Not exactly. Okay, which maybe that's just me being raised in a. I was raised in a way where I take political correctness very, very importantly. Like, it is very, very important to me that I like political correctness important. So maybe that's just me, but I don't really feel comfortable using words that have that much weight, like political, like just historical weight, throwing them around in terms of Minecraft. All right, fair enough. Cool. Cool, now that's settled. Pew! Have a nice life, bro. Okay, let's go. Oh, I need to get my other guy. I did not get my other guy. Okay, this hearing. Not so much political correctness as cultural sensitivity. I guess, oh yeah. That's the word! I was looking for that word. Thanks, admin. Thanks, admin. Oh, okay, let's pop that there. Ooh, I got 1 golden apple left, which means I can get 1 more villager. 1 more villager. Which I need to wait for minecart to be free first. Yoo-wee! Yes? Yes? What's you-wee? What's the next? What's the next? You-wee, they? They? That's what I'm adding. They, oh, he, she, there we go. I got some more references to other people. You, we, oh, me, that's another one. Me. Is that not what we were doing? We weren't just listing, references to other people. I'm sure there's a proper word for it. I'm sure there's a proper word for, like, you, we, me, they. I'm sure there's another word for that. I can't remember it. Not really, because I'm talking about, like, saying, like, you, and that is, actually, I think that is a pronoun. We're good. Yeah, you're on the word, Evan. Good job. That's embarrassing that I couldn't remember that word. That's embarrassing. We imprison villagers and send them to different stations in the world and force them to lower their prices by killing them and reviving them. Yep, that's exactly what I did to my villagers. They get free healthcare, though. That's a positive. They get free healthcare. That's more than some countries can say. So, we have free healthcare. Woo! That's my positive, chat. That's my positive. It's fine. They get free healthcare. Everything's fine if you got free healthcare. Okay, let's chop down a tree. Hello there, honey. Oh! Hello there, bees. Okay, no. They get free healthcare because they give you more money and you give them less money. Maybe. Not really, though, because if you consider it, if I were to actually brew the potions, if they had to cure themselves, and if they die, they get no gravestone. I'm confused. What is it? That actually, if we actually think about it, if the villagers had to supply their own healthcare, it would never work because they don't have the supplies necessary to provide healthcare to themselves. And then also, they would have to, if they could do that, they would have to get the golden apples on their own, which would be very difficult without my gold farm. The more you think about the life of your villagers, the more you realize how disappointing their lives are. No, it's fine. I give them cookies and water every now and again. I gave them cookies and water a while back. It's fine. It's fine, chat. I gave them cookies and water. You know what? Honestly, if I got random cookies all the time, I think I would be chill, you know, just sitting around. Because, like, actually, I'm thinking right now, because what do my villagers even do? Because I really like cookies. I love cookies, chat. I love food. I love food. So, I actually don't think it's that bad. Save a few unfortunate survivors. They live a life. True, that is more than a lot of those kids. They get to live a life safely from danger, working a job. I have a 0% unemployment rate. Actually, no, technically I have a very, very small unemployment rate because of my village over there. But in the emperor that I've established over here, where all the villagers have a purpose, there's a 0% unemployment rate. I would just like to say that, chat. And every single villager is guaranteed a job, a purpose in life. And they get food and water. They get all the basic human necessities. No, you shush. This is a not PG-13. I can't say that anymore. It's a family-friendly-ish stream. They're trapped by a 1 me. Okay. Let me contrast something here, Ozzy as Nico. Humans live our day-to-day lives confined by the necessity of working in order to pay for all of our human needs. Some of your villagers are, you shush, admin, that's their job, Humans, day-to-day, have to live their lives confined working jobs that, especially if you come from lower circumstances, just by, like, birth, you, quite often, it's very difficult to actually get higher in life, so you end up working jobs that you hate for your entire life until you retire and you're too old to actually enjoy yourself. And the whole freedom of moving around thing is very limited, actually, if you have to work. At least they can leave. Can you? Can you really leave? If all your family is in a place, can you really leave? If your job is in a place and you can't get another one, can you really leave? So think about that, chat. Think about that, chat, when we criticize how my villagers live. Is society much better right now? Just think about that. Just think about that for a hot second, chat. Just gonna leave that. And just gonna leave that. In Minecraft, they don't die. Exactly. You never die. It's perfect. It's perfect. They don't have to worry death. Like, at least you don't... That just got so dark so fast. And this is why we're family friendly-ish instead of PG-13. And in Minecraft, they live this reality for all of time. Well, I mean, so do you. So does everyone in society, really, because as long as they are alive, the only reality that they know is society reality at this moment. Until one day you leave the world. Yeah, I guess. See, listen. Does that sound like grouchy grumbling? No, that is happy grumbling. That is happily grumbling. That is happy mumbling. They're fine. Okay, did I already convert another villager, or do I still have another golden apple to work with? I do still have another golden apple to work. Let's break those villagers out and grab one more, and then I can start actually placing down lecterns. Ow, I think I just pulled a muscle. How on earth did I do that? I was just sitting and I pulled a muscle in my neck. Ow. If a villager of yours died, would they get a gravestone? It depends why they died. You want to be somebody just chill and randomly... And then we are a family-friendly channel! Don't you dare go any further with it! Hello there, Midge! Welcome to the chat. I mean, so scared, by the way. Not like that! Yeah, man, you can't say stuff like that on stream! You can't say stuff like that on stream because that is how people will think of it! No! You just hit the village. Actually, no, I didn't. It really looks like I do. It really looks like they do because they get hurt, but it's actually because I put them on technically not a block. So when I pop them out of the minecart, they actually hit their head inside the ceiling. Otherwise, they would get really angry at me and they would give me crummy trades, which they don't. Smart, exactly smart. Sleep. Oh, how long ago did that get redeemed? I feel bad. Okay, so next time that goes down, I gotta sleep. Actually, when that goes down. Hit a villager with no. Why would I hit a villager with an axe? You're literally here complaining about their working conditions, and then you're just like, make it worse! What? Like, just okay, so I need to sleep. I need to sleep the moment the sun goes down. So, admin, gotta remind me of that, admin. Gotta remind me of that. It's your job now, admin. It's your job. I'm making you do it. So I don't have to. Okay, can you guys get out of the way? Please stop being model citizens the moment I want. Why did I feel pain up? What do I even say to that? Oh, well, I think I need to remove the family friendly. I think I just need to completely remove it in total. Family friendly-ish? No. Don't even pretend anymore. Don't even pretend. It's just gone. It's just gone. Gone with the wind. That's a book title, I think. Sounds like a book title. If it's not a book title, I'm gonna lose my mind, because there's probably anything ever. It's probably a book title. Oh my gosh, I once said the dumbest thing. I went to a playwriting workshop, because I'm in drama. So I go to stuff like that. And I remember there was this whole thing on how to get a prompt. It is, hey, cool, awesome. Yeah, I think it's actually a really, I think it's a really good, yeah. Smart one. It's a smart one. A smart book, I think. Probably. If it doesn't sound fun to read, it's probably a smart book. It was, oh, yep, it's a smart book! As soon as it's old like that and I can still remember the title, it's definitely one of those, you should definitely read this in your lifetime, because it's a good read. But actually, it's the most boring, dull thing you've ever read, and you hate it the whole time. Oh my gosh, that was the same thing. I read Art of War once, and because everyone was all like, it's a literary masterpiece, you should read it at least once in your life, you know, get all cultured, like. So I did it. I read it, and oh my goodness gracious, it was so because it was so stupid. Because it's all like people read this now so that they can become relevant in like business, and they use this to make business decisions. There was literally a chapter just about how to use fire in order. It's literally just a military strategies book. It does not apply to business. It is not some sort of cultural masterpiece. It is literally just military strategies. That is all it is, and it's just like, what? Okay, when am I going to use this in my life? I am not going to become a general, and even so, I live in Canada. We don't fight. Actually, I think we're literally in the middle of a war right now. Never mind, ignore me. Wait, are we? I feel like I should know this. I feel like I should definitely know that. I don't think we're at war with anyone right now. We're not at war. No, we're not at war. Usually, I'm confused on whether or not we're at war or not, because if America is in a war, usually we end up involved as well. But, like, we don't really ever talk about it, because it doesn't really ever affect a lot of citizens, unless you actually work in the military. I'm gonna give you 3 random questions, you have to decide which one was made by you, and the other 2 is like, okay. I feel like I could maybe do it. Not really, because I always find it so funny when people quote Sun Tzu all the time, because when you're quoting English, you're not actually quoting it. You're quoting a translation of it. You are quoting a translation of it, because it was not originally written in English. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Yeah, what are the other 2? What are the other 2? Also, are you quoting ideas, or are you quoting word for word? Because word for word doesn't really work, since, as I said, it wasn't originally written in English. So what English like speakers, or English readers, I guess, what people who read it in English are reading, they're actually just reading a translation of it. So when you're quoting, you're actually quoting the translation. But because translating can happen at different times, different places, they can be very different. You'll never actually get the original text unless you read it inside of whatever's. Oh, there we go. I can sleep now. There we go. I did it! Shit, I did it! I slept! It might have been the next night, but I slept! Let's go! Okay, I need to get some more lecterns going. Oh, there we go. Got some logs here, and then I need my bookshelves. Do I have any slabs laying around other than my oaks? I don't have any. Actually, I don't have any birch slabs. I want to use oak. This is a very, very long quote you are writing, and I am mildly afraid. So I read it like 3 years ago, so I'm probably not gonna remember anything, if I'm being honest. I read it so long ago. Okay, let's stick those in there, and stick that back in there. To know your enemy, you must understand yourself. Okay. Oh, you're just finding quotes. Okay, so not quotes from you, but quotes from somewhere on the internet. Also, are you, actually, yeah. Yeah, it would be way too obvious if you also included, like, the number in the face. The number, the paragraph, all that fancy shebang. Word for word translation, Asensio. I don't think that works. Word for word translations, especially between like different families of languages, would not work. Like, translating word for word between romantic languages blows my brain enough. Like, if you have ever seen direct translations from like French to English, you know, word for word translations never work. They do not work. And like trying to translate between between different like families of language would not work great. It would just not work great. But I mean, you go, no, please, no, the wrong way. No, stop going the wrong way. Choose the better path in life. No, choose the better one. That way. That way. Good job. Good job, sir. Good job. Okay, now we pick up all this, and we actually need to grab a few more emeralds, which I have a whole bunch of emeralds stocked up. We need to grab some of those. And boink. Okay, we got emeralds. There we go. That's plenty. That's plenty of emeralds. Lots and lots of emeralds to get us started. Then I also need my bookshelves so I can get some books. Because I can't use paper to level up the villagers. I can solely use the enchantment books that they sell and buying their bookshelves. Which makes this very, very expensive, very, very, very fast. But I have superpowered farmers and a pumpkin farm, so I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine, Chad. I think I'll be fine. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's start with okay, let's see. You already are locked in. You're already locked in. Okay, check support locked in. Yeah, I can level up you. Oh, yeah, you're my mending guy. Nice. Okay, let's level up this guy. Whoop. Nice. Okay, and you're the expert. I don't need to level up an expert. Experts are good. I should really grab signs so I can mark down exactly when they're done getting leveled up, as well as what they sell. But yeah, I'm 99% sure I'm gonna get this wrong because I have not read it in so long. I read it so long ago. I read it when I was in like year 9. It was years ago. It was years ago. And we wait for a restock. Hello there, thank you, sir. Okay, we got Curse of Binding Benders. Nice. That's a nice mix. Okay, what actually does unlock the expert? Does expert actually unlock anything? Expert unlocks like glass and a book and quill by the looks of it, or like a clock. I don't think. Yeah, it's like a clock and a. I don't think I even need. Oh no! Look at that. Expert has leveled up a power 4 book. Which is very good. That is a very good book. Oh, look at the C3 there. That's the max for look at the sea, which I never fish. But if I did fish, that would be incredibly helpful. The greatest victory lies not in defeating your enemies, but in understanding and transforming them into allies through strategic wisdom. I don't remember anything about allying, so I don't think that's it. I'm gonna guess it's probably between keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And to know your enemy, you must understand yourself. But based on what I remember, I think it's probably more likely to be to know your enemy, you must understand yourself. Because there was so much about like general, like it's like. Oh, I don't have lure. I'm not gonna lock in a villager just for lure 3 though. These guys are too expensive to level up just to get a fishing rod enchantment. I'm not doing it. Fire. No, it's not. One is made by. Oh, one is made by you. I thought you said. Oh, one is. But what do you think is yours? Oh. Okay, so. I feel like it's not gonna be the last one made by you, because that's just so long. But I do not remember anything about freaking Art of War being all like, oh, you should ally with your enemies. Ugh. I feel like the really lengthy one. Was written by you. Which I'm probably wrong. Yeah. Hey, let's go! I was right. Yeah, from what I remember, you couldn't think of me. Yeah. I remember reading it and I was all like, wow, this Sunsu guy is not really very, passionate person. There wasn't really anything about allying, and that's why they were taking. That's what I figured. That's what I was figuring. It was taking a while to think of him. Why are you not taking any books? You were sitting here like, where do you yeah. Projectile protection. Oh, that's a protection. That means it only goes up to 4. Let's go. Perfection. But yeah, from what I remember, reading Art of War, Sunsu was not a very, you know, compassionate, caring, let's be friends with everyone person. It was kind of a destroy mindset, from what I remember. That's just what I remember, though. And like I said, I read it so long ago, so I might be completely wrong. So, like, if you were planning on writing a book report on Art of War, do not base it on just what I'm— No! Don't make me do it again! Don't make me do it again! Don't make me do it again! I don't wanna! I just finished school today. It was my last day. I don't want to be doing even more schoolwork. That is Impaling 1. Impaling 1 is useless to me. I would like Impaling 5 if you're actually going to give me Impaling. And I'm probably not going to take it anyways because I'm never going to get a trident. Actually, no, I might, because I need to build a drowned farm. And supposedly, from what the admin read, once you convert a zombie into a drowned, because I'm not going to be able to have drowned spawn, I'm just going to have to convert them from zombie. Supposedly, they might be able to magically spawn a trident, supposedly. That's only Thorns 2. I would like Thorns 3. Hello there, good sword. Let's break you out. Amazing. Hey! You know what I was thinking about? This is just a student apartment. This is just a studio apartment. Which means that all of my villagers have the right to work from home. Well, it's certainly a little bit more than a right. It's kind of an obligation. But, yeah, let's look on the bright side! I already have Curse of Vanishing, I think. So let's just sneak that. Actually, I'm gonna go. Oh, I wish I could. Can I buy Book and Quill? I cannot buy Book and Quill. Also, I need to get ink sacks. I need to get ink sacks if I ever want to make a Book and Quill. However, I cannot do that until I go all the way up into the sky. At least, like, oh, I don't know how, I think I'm gonna need to go like 100 blocks up. And then, all the way up there, I can build a basin and spawn squid in there. That is the only— okay, let's do that. Let's do that, actually. I want to try— oh, I should probably get a brewing stand for that guy, huh? Oh, I should do that. I should definitely do that. Okay, brewing stand for the villager. There we go. I did not actually pick up that cobblestone. I needed that cobblestone. There we go. There we go. I now have a brewing stand. I have a brewing— there we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're going on a trip, chat. We're going on a trip. There we go. And we are going to get this guy a level up. And none of them are taking trades right now. It looks like it's probably the chat around period time, which they don't really work during that time, so we'll leave it be. We'll leave it be. That's another thing. They have clearly defined working hours. I mean, sometimes I'll trade with them in the middle of the night, but they don't have to restock. They don't have to restock. So they never have to, like, restock in the middle of the night. Only ever just trade with me. It's perfect. It's perfect. Such good workers' rights. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I should do creeper hunting today. Nah. I'll leave it be. Okay, but yeah. Soon I should definitely just like— strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. Not that we weren't doing it, and apparently I don't wanna try to use a brain. I don't have a brain. My brain is gone. My school's over. I still have exams I need to do, but it's— you don't need a brain for exam. It's fine. It's fine. You don't need a— it's fine. I'll live without a brain. It's fine. No one needs a brain. No one needs a brain. You can just make it work somehow. Just make it work somehow. Okay. Let's sneak over here. Okay, we got expert. Oh, novice. There we go. Knockback 1. Useless. The greatest victory is one without battle. Ooh, Unbreaking 3. That definitely sounds like something that Sensei would say. That definitely sounds like something Sensei would say, but probably what it more meant is like the greatest victory is the one where it's like an easy battle. Because there are some ways. Oh, Fortune 3. Yes, Fortune 3. Yes, please. Yeah, I do definitely need to get a book and quill set up soon so I can actually write down all the stuff I have and the stuff that I need. Basically like a shopping catalog, but for villagers. That sounded really bad when I said that out loud. That sounded Infinity. I don't have that either. And now I need to get these guys leveled up. Oh, nope. I don't want you. You're useless. You're the novice. Okay, there we go. Let's get this guy all leveled up. Oh, it's gonna be so expensive because I can't trade that paper. Oh, well, I need Unbreaking anyways. I need lots and lots of Unbreaking anyways. There we go. True victory lies not in the mere defeat on the battlefield, but in the mastery of their minds, turning their own strategies against them with calculated precision. Okay, I think the one that you wrote is... I think the one you wrote is the greatest victory is one without battle. Maybe. I don't know. As I said, I literally read this so long ago. I don't even know. I'm just guessing. I am 100% just guessing. You've been pranked. Oh dear. It was the third one again. Oh, wow. Oh dear. I feel so wounded. Oh, I'm not sure how I'm ever going to recover from this. Oh, golly goodness, gee. Now what? I'm just working with my villagers. That's what I'm just doing. Hey, we're going to buy all the books here. Okay, there we go. I should really make that catalog, though, which means I need to make a ramp all the way into the sky where I can't. Oh, that's not quite too. Let's get all the way to experts. We can see that. What if you played a funky... that depends. What's the funky little game? I would love to take that because Sharpness 4 is amazing. But if I am getting villagers, I am only getting them when they're at their full max, which means Sharpness 5 and only Sharpness 5. Two Truths, One Lie is a game you played before. Oh, yeah, that's kind of what you were doing. That's kind of what you were doing with the thingamabop, so... It's like the Sun Tzu one, but for anything. That sounds like dangerous, considering I am a streamer, and this is live. So please do not talk about personal details about yourself. That just kind of goes for, like, every part of life. Don't talk about yourself, your personal details on the internet. Does not matter if it is a stream, if it is Snapchat, if it is messages. Do not. Just do not. It is a bad idea. But there we go. There's the Pookity safety message of the day. Let's be internet safe, please. Yep, there we go. Internet safe. You know, I had the craziest thing. Yesterday, I was teaching my parent and tots. I have a Depth Star 2 book. That's cool. Yesterday, I was teaching a class to, like, parent and tots for swimming. And I had a kind of stupid moment because usually you talk direct. Ooh, fire. That's nice. I think that's actually max. Usually when you're teaching parent and tot, you basically just talk to the kids and the adults are just there. So, like, there's a voice you adopt, there's a persona you adopt because you're with kids. But I had to do the water safe messages, which is basically just stuff like, always wear a life jacket on a boat, everybody in the boat needs to wear a life jacket, don't leave kids unattended in the tub, that whole thing. So I kind of had like the awkward moment where I'm like, do I say this to the kids? Oh, they're, respiration 3, that's nice. I'm never gonna use that, but helpful. Yeah, oh, I can make a profit off of this. Let's go. But yeah, so, basically I was just sitting there, I was like struggling, like, do I talk to the kids? There's no point talking to the kids. They're never gonna remember it. They are never going to remember it. It is like fully for the parents. It's like, but I go to the talk to the parents, and it's so awkward because I realize I don't really talk to them, and they don't expect me to. They fully expect, like, the only thing for me to mention to them is maybe, oh, try this or this. But now I get all the kids on a boat wearing their life jackets, which their boat is just an alligator floaty. It was a kind of bad one, and it almost flipped. It was not very great. And so I have to be like, so, everybody should wear life jackets! And then I was at the awkward moment where I'm like, and now I have to explain how you should fit a life jacket. But, awkward moment is that, the pool I'm at doesn't have small enough life jackets, so half the kids' life jackets didn't fit, but I need to actually see them floating in a life jacket in order to pass them, so we just had them wear the oversized life jackets anyways. And so I'm here just like, hey, so when you guys are fitting your kids with life jackets, I'm explaining all the markers to look for, and then I have to be like, so, not like the ones that we had. This is kind of an unfortunate timing, actually, which they all laughed at. They thought it was pretty funny. Hey, look at that, protection 4! That's a nice book. That is a nice book. That is maxed out protection. Let's go. That is amazing. You're useless. You're absolutely useless. That was slightly mean. They're not completely useless. You're useless though right now, bro. Please be more useful. But yeah, so I have to be like, okay, so this is kind of an awkward moment, but so yeah, it should fit like this. Not like the ones that we have. Unfortunately, we don't have any small life jackets, so not really the best example. And so all the parents laughed at that. So that was reassuring. So might not have known what I was doing, but at least I made them laugh slightly. And then one of the kids threw up. So, you know, it was up, down, chat. It was up and down. Okay, let's keep trading. Oh, no, I can get Smite 5. Which means I am not settling for second best, because otherwise I will be doing this for an incredibly long time. Luck of the Sea. I already have Luck of the Sea. And for much cheaper than that, I think. I mean, ooh, I don't think I have Flame yet. I don't have Flame, but it's such a common book. It happens so often. Should I lock it in? Oh, I should lock it in, yeah. I'll lock it in. And I'm gonna have to buy a whole bunch of them. Yep, here we go. Buying a whole bunch of flame books, even though you can only use them on bows. This is basically useless. Oh, lovely. Once I stick flame on my bow, that's gonna be awesome. That is gonna be amazing. Oops, I think I scared away Ozzy's Nico. Hey, Ozzy's Nico! You still there? Oh well. Hey, Frostwalker 2, that's a max! That is a max one, chat. That's amazing. I mean, not exactly very helpful, but we did get a max, so that's nice. Oh, actually, no. Oh, wait, no, it is really helpful. Oh, that's actually amazing, because now I can walk on magma. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so awesome. That's me so happy. Oh my god, that's awesome. Let's go. That's gonna be awesome. Okay, now we sit and we wait for you to restock. I was planning on having you restock, you know, your lantern, so I can buy your lantern. So I guess books works too. And Impaling 4, which you can get Impaling 5, so that's not maxed out, but considering I'm, like, never probably going to end up with a trident anyways, really doesn't influence me that much. So I don't really care. Too much. Not a huge deal either way. Okay, what I need to do is I need to make 6 barrels and add them up there. So let's make 6 barrels. And that's enough for 3 barrels. That's enough for 6 barrels. That's 2 barrels. That's 2 more barrels. That's 1 more barrel. And unless I can find 2 random planks laying around, I'm gonna end up with extra planks forever. Okay, so I found 1 extra plank. And let's see any others. There we go, 2 extra. Oh, there we go. There's actually extra planks right here. Amazing. Actually, wait a moment. Can I just... Oh, there's a perfect amount. Oh, I can finally use the random crimson planks I've had laying around. Oh, let's go. That was absolutely perfect. See, chat, this is why you put nothing away. If you don't put stuff away, eventually you'll collect so much junk that your junk becomes useful again. See, chat, it's brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. Okay, I want the bookshelves, and I want the emeralds, because those are very helpful. Trading supplies. And let's see what else. Technically the pumpkins can also cut along, too. They're also they're basically just emeralds. They are just emeralds. Just not really condensed. They are, non-condensed emeralds. Yeah, that was a smart one I found. Yep, non-condensed emeralds. They are emeralds that are not condensed. Non-condensed yep. Yeah, never could have figured that one out on your own, chat. Definitely needed me to explain that one. Yep. Yep, for doodles. Definitely. Okay, well, I actually want to try to transport some of this to our junk area, and then actually, I need to make my pillar up to the sky, so that I can... Also, I need to make an enchantment room closer to here. There are so many things I need to do. There are so many things I need to do, and I keep getting distracted. Oh, ooh, you know what's a good idea? You know what is an absolutely amazing idea? I am going to build a water elevator up to what's approximately ground level. Like, just regular level. Okay, so this will get me all the way up to level 64 for all of them. I want to go higher than that, though. I want to go definitely higher than that. I'm going to build a water elevator all the way up to, like, level 100, probably, for now. And that is where I'm going to build my squid farm. Oh, this is actually such a good idea, because this will also get all these guys up to master. All the glass villagers will become masters now. This is awesome! This is amazing! This is doing so many good things all at once. Not only am I getting the glass that I need to make a really pretty water elevator, I'm also leveling up a whole bunch of my villagers. This is awesome. Multitasking to the extreme. Okay, there we go. That is enough to get me to 127. 128 plus 7, so 135. I should get up to level 135. So 135 blocks off of minus 60. So minus 60 plus 135 is 40 plus 35, which is 75. So I should get to 75, which is a good number. I feel like squid will start spawning up there, so let's do it. Let's do it, chat. Okay, where is a soul sand block? I probably don't have any here. Probably the only soul sand I have is either inside of the storage areas over there, or it is all the way back at the piglin bartering hall inside of the chests. Because that is actually something really nice, is that the piglin bartering will give me soul sand, so I don't have to go digging around for it inside of the nether. I hate the nether. I hate it so much. I hate trying to explore it because I am not exactly, very tolerant to lava. I kind of go, when I fall into lava. It's not very good. It's just not very good. Let's see. I need the soul sand. Is there a soul sand? There does not appear to be any soul sand. Oh, there is a soul sand. And then I need to build a water pond so that I can actually jump down into it. That would have been very, very stupid if I had gone all the way up there and realized that I did not build a water pond to jump into. So we are going to do that if we pop over here. And it'll be like, I'm not sure exactly where to build it. Actually, what if I build it right here? There's not really anything here except for this. I don't want to build it. I don't know where to build it. Where to build it. I kind of want to build it within the whole, like, chunkscape idea. Like, every single chunk has a purpose. Although, nah, because I kind of blended together chunks, but I like having everything in, like, a nice grid pattern, so you know everything is somewhere for every single space is being used for something. I really like that whole thing. Even though I really don't need to be very conservative with space, I really don't. I have so much space, I don't even have to prep it. I don't have to prep any space, I just have to build. It's so easy. It's so incredibly easy. But yeah, I don't know where to build. I don't want to build it over top of anywhere where there's like villagers right nearby because it will make anything underneath it dark. So I'll need to be double careful about that. Need to be very, very careful about that. Okay, let's sneak over here and pop that there. Awesome. Okay, let's head on up. How about... Oh, I need the fences. That's like I wandered all the way over. I needed my fences. I have a singular oak fence. That's not going to be enough. Oh, there we go. I got 9 oak fences. That's something. That is something. Actually, it probably will be enough, honestly. Yeah, it's enough. We're good. We will make it work. We will make it work, chat. Okay, we are going to head off to where we're going to start building. Oh, we also already have torches. There we go. We have everything we need in order to start building. I have a water bucket, so I can make the thing at the bottom, and then I will head all the way up with our glass, and everything will be right. Everything will be right. We're going to build it right next to the chicken incinerator. Okay, and we are going to go 9 fence blocks out this way. Okay, so this seems pretty... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we seal it off before that creeper can get here. Perfect! We did it just in time. And we have to back right away so that creeper does not blow up our chicken incinerator. That would be so bad if the chicken blew up the incinerator. Like, this thing is so jam-packed with chickens. I would... yeah, I should probably deal with that. I'm not going to deal with that. And dripstone farm. Nice. I should probably make an automatic dripstone farm at some point. Should really automate it. Just having it attached to my pumpkin farm was, quite efficient, but not automatic. Automatic would be nicer. And then I can add something else here eventually. Oh, I bet you I can put my, netherwort farm here, because netherwort can't really be automated. And then I can use this spot for something else. That'd be so cool. Okay, there we go. Drop this here, and drop this here. Amazing. Okay, so this works. Now we are going to chop out this whole area. So we have a nice, really big water pit. Just to make sure I don't accidentally go, like, sailing into the into the ground, because I really do appreciate not being a pookity pancake sometimes. That is quite appreciated sometimes. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay, one more, all the way right up to in line with the chicken incinerator, which is nice. Okay, now we need to put 1 water bucket down and go to our mangrove mini swamp. Which I, like, not chopped down, like, those mango trees, like, since I got them. It's not exactly the best. Not exactly the best. But I hate chopping down trees. It's so time consuming. That's how come I prefer, like, the oak trees and the birch trees, because it just takes a second. It takes a second and then you're done. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we go out here. There we go. That looks approximately right. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 1, 2. Perfect! Amazing, so I got this exactly right. And eventually I'll replace this whole bottom area with a prettier looking block. It would be nice if grass would still grow underwater, because that would be a nice block to have on the bottom. But it does not, unfortunately. How's our cactus farm doing? It's going good. Okay, if I could also grab some gates or trap doors, which I bet you I have a whole bunch of at my trading hall. I almost always have, like, trap doors and gates laying around trading halls, because they're so helpful for dealing with villagers. They are just so helpful. It makes everything easier. Which would be nice if I had gates. That would be my preferred. Which I can actually make with 2 logs. Which actually would get the perfect amount. It would be perfect. Nope. Yeah, I think I'll do like 2 gates. Do I literally have, like, no... just kidding. You know, I was like, I always have trap doors. I do not have trap doors. I have a pressure plate. That is all I have to say for me. That is all I have to say for what I have. That's it. Pressure plate. Feeling good, chat. Feeling good. You know, feeling nice and smart. Okay, there we go. We got 2 gates, and we have a whole bunch of glass. So let's get going. Hello there, Mr. Iron Golem, sir. Why are you on the roof? Ooh, I need to feed my villagers. I need to feed them so they can start breeding again. Okay, let's go grab our farmers over here. That's actually what I mainly use these farmers for, actually, is especially the bread farmer. The bread farmer, because I don't eat the bread myself. I have my chicken incinerator that I use to feed myself. So the bread almost always just goes to the villagers. In fact, I'm actually gonna throw in a whole bunch of potatoes and beards this time, because I almost never trade these anymore now that I have a pumpkin farm. It's just so much more efficient to trade the pumpkins than the beards and the potatoes. Although, I should probably be hoarding that. You never know when you need beetroots and potatoes. I should probably just start hoarding everything. Because you never know. You never know when you need stuff. Also, it is so incredibly impressive to just have stacks and stacks and stacks of items. It does not matter what items they are. As long as you have stacks and stacks and stacks of them, it looks incredibly impressive. It's always so fun. Okay, let's take that out and put gates in the way here. Awesome. I have a glass here as well, just around the gates, but it is going to stop there. You can't really make glass stairs, so it's going to be a bit blocky looking, but it's fine. It's fine. It's a water elevator. It's a water elevator. It looks cool anyway, just because it's a glass water elevator. There we go. Now we just gotta hope that we don't fall off, because otherwise, I will be incredibly sad, because I am planning on going all the way up to the tip top and then dropping water down the center, all the way down the middle, and then I will use my kelp farm over there to get an insane amount of kelp, which will go all the way up, making everything a source block, and then the water elevator will work and send us all the way up to the tip top. This is gonna go up so far. This is gonna be great. This is actually gonna be the first time I'm actually going to be at normal levels, chat. This is going to be the very first time. This is gonna be the absolute very first time that I have not been within, like, deep slate levels. This is gonna be the very first time I've not been inside the negatives. In fact, I kind of want to watch this. Okay, we're at negative 29, so let's keep an eye on that. Because I want to know the very moment that I finally leave the deep slate levels. Because I literally have never gone into the positives. My entire life on this overworld, I have been in the negatives. Which technically is like the nether and the end. I was at regular levels. But never within the overworld. Never within the... Okay, we're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... 1. Okay, ready, chat? Ready? Ready? We're gonna... There we go, chat! There we go! We finally cleared the positive. This one jump up. We've cleared the positives, chat. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. This is incredible. Also, from up here... My area looks a lot more cratered than I thought it was. I didn't realize I had so many... Craters really stand out. The creeper craters stand out a lot more from above. Like, a lot more. It's fine, chat. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. As we, like, take over the Superflat around us, it'll be okay. Are you going for the achievement where you go for the... Eventually I will. Eventually I'll probably bring this tube all the way up to world height. But, for now, not right now. For now, I'm just going up with as much glass as I can, so I can get squids. Because I really want ink sacs, and squids will only spawn, I'm not actually sure at what level they start spawning at, but I know they only spawn at, like, regular overworld levels. Is that tube over a very deepest bedrock layer? They are not. It's actually only one block, but that actually was so cool, so I'm probably gonna lower that down to bedrock layer, but, somehow Minecraft... It's over the deepest bedrock layer, somehow, just because, all of the bedrock is at the deepest layer here on the Superflat, so once I dig that down once I dig the area around here down to bedrock layer, I'll be able to get that once I also take this glass tube all the way up to the sky. But this glass tube is actually going to be our water elevator. It's going to be how we get up and down. The outside is for how I come down. That is my plan. Which, this will be great. 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 And so we're just gonna hope that Minecraft, you know, never updated its physics. Because if it updated its physics and I need more than just 1 block. Squid farming is between layers, 46 and 62. Oh, we're actually almost there. We are almost there. Okay, so let's get there. Let's get there. Which is actually probably a good thing that we heard that, because I was just planning on kind of going. I was just planning on going until I ran out of glass, which I think is still going to land us either just before 40. Oh, never mind. I'm at 63. Just kidding. Okay, let's go down a bit. Okay, there we go. That's probably down enough. That's probably down enough. And then we can make a nice big box, fill it up with water, call it all good. Okay, that's 60. Let's go down a bit more so I can have the full thing. Okay. That is 57. Let's go all the way down to 46. 54. Well, actually, I don't need to go that high. I don't need to go that high. I'll just go to 50. I'll just go to 50. That's good enough. And this will be where I put the gates. Perfect. And I put that there. Okay, the gates will go here, so I can just swim straight into my squid farm. Actually, that is not probably good. That's probably not going to work for me. Actually, this is just the level. I'll put the squid farm up here. I'll put the squid farm up here at this level. Okay. Anything else, though? I need to get back up there. Okay. Okay, we got this. There we go. And continuing. Continuing up. There we go. Okay, now we keep going all the way out. Just try to get all our glass used. Actually, no, I want to use it for the squid farm. I want to have everything up here built in, like, transparent blocks. I think that would look so cool. Like, of course, we're going to have every now and again a few non-transparent blocks. It would be so fun. It would be so absolutely amazing to have everything, basically. Why don't you just make a platform similar to Iron Farm where squid gets shoved into that hole? Because this is my water elevator. This is my water I'm planning- Oh, I can't stand right there. I forgot about that. Oh my god, I almost died. I don't want to do that because in case I ever want to put anything else up there, it would kind of suck. Although, I don't think it's going to get rendered all the way up there. I don't think it's going to get rendered all the way up there. So probably eventually I'll build like a back tube here that'll have magma in it and it'll pull down items. Or even if it's just empty. Actually, if it's just an empty tube, it'll also pull down items. And any farm I have up there will just drop down. But I'm actually not sure any farms will render up there, so I'm not sure if it's even worth it to do that. But you never know. You never know. I have a really long simulation distance, so it might. It might just work. Especially if I increase my simulation distance. Okay, let's grab that kelp. And we also need to grab 2 more gates up for the very tip top. Okay, let's do it. Let's grab all of our kelp. And actually, a water bucket again. Okay, not the ground level of kelp. We need to leave the ground level of kelp. We can take 2 blocks of kelp. 2 blocks of kelp, and that is it. Always make sure that we leave enough kelp to renew itself. Okay, there we go. I could definitely have built a more efficient kelp farm, you know, like I could even build one that's automatic, probably. Which I should actually probably do that, too. I have a lot of things that I should definitely do that I just don't. Which actually, ooh, I wonder if glow squid would spawn here if I cap this. It would definitely. Can't you just go nuts with bone meal and oh, that makes a lot more sense, actually. Oh, yeah, because this isn't going to work. You can't plant kelp from the bottom, so... Never mind, I have a lot of kelp for no reason now. This is incredibly helpful. Also, hello, Cake9575. How are you doing today? How are you doing today, Cake9575? How are you doing? Okay, let's drop off a whole bunch of this kelp inside of our chest. We can forget about it and never use it again. Oh, I just, like, face planted into my mic. That was a great moment. That was a great... My glasses just, like, fully were just like, oh, let's just bump into the mic and probably make a very unpleasant noise. Probably make a very unpleasant noise. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. You're doing good. You play Mortal Kombat. That is great to hear that you are doing good. Are you winning, Cake9575? Are you winning? Are you winning Mortal Kombat? Okay, we're gonna grab all the bone meal here. Probably don't need this much bone meal. Definitely don't need this much bone meal. 100% do not. But it's fine. Oh, there we go. We got a whole bunch of... I have so much stuff. I have so much stuff coming out of this farm. It is on steroids. It is on steroids, and there is nothing I can... There's nowhere I can store this stuff. I need to build a bulk storage area. I need to do that. I just need to do that. You've been winning! Ooh, that is amazing to hear. Good for you. Good for you. Cake 9575. Yeah, I think I am out of room inside of my storage area. I am just out of room. I have been running out of room for an incredibly long time, and I think it's actually, like, finally, like, really, really run out of room. So that is another thing I need to build. I need to build a stable so I can start breeding my horses and kidnapping horses from other areas. Auto sorter stream. Yes, yes, that needs to happen eventually. I'm probably going to start with like a bulk auto sorter, like probably I'll build the bulk auto sorter like right next to the villager trading hall because I want to have all of my like really main things like right here because this is kind of where I spend the most of my time is just this little section here. So I'll probably build like a bulk auto sorter here with like massive rows of chests like going all the way up now because I know there are like really fancy like silo style auto sorters you can build. So I'll probably build one of those and it'll go out here and then a smaller sorter here meant for lesser items that I still have quite a few of. Or even if it's just like a manual one, honestly. I don't think I'm going to reproduce the thing that I did on Meadow. I am not going to do that, because that is a Meadow project. That is a Meadow project. It is taken so insanely long, and I'm still not even close to being finished. So definitely not doing that again. Definitely not doing that again, but I definitely will sort out all my bulk stuff, which means I don't think I'm gonna, yeah, we'll see. We will definitely see how it goes, chat. We'll definitely see how it goes. I also needed gates. I needed gates. That is what I needed. Okay, let's grab gates. And doo-doo-doo-doo. I need 2 oak logs that I can turn into 2 gates, which I should have in here somewhere. I know that I have 2 oak logs in here. Yes, I do. We are good, chat. We are good. It tried to hide them from me. It tried to hide the logs from me, but it could not beat me, chat. I knew exactly where they were. I knew exactly where they were that whole time. Whole time. I was definitely not searching for them. I just knew. Just, you know, was going through the chest to flex my wealth. Definitely. I'm not an unorganized person. I have no idea where most of my stuff is. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, chat? That seems like the bubbles are... Oh, no, they're not going all the way. They're just straggling from that one block. Okay, let's make 3 stacks of bone meal. This is definitely excessive. I do not need that much, but you never know. You never know. Maybe it'll be helpful. And now we just spam bone meal. We spam a lot of it. Not sure when to stop. Well, I'll stop after doing 2 stacks, because that's probably definitely enough. Because I think I only went up about 2 stacks when I had, like, all of my stuff. But considering I have a bit of glass left over, likely I didn't go all the way up there. And since I have that gate break right in the middle, it's not going to help anyway. Oh, never mind. I can't bone meal anymore once it's reached the top. That's awesome. Okay, now I break this all the way up, and that'll allow me to go up the water elevator all the way until I have my gate break. That was not part of the plan. Oh, hey, I found the gate break. Awesome. And somehow it still managed to go all the way up to the top, even though there was a gate break. Okay, I am not going to be able to pop out of the water elevator there. Oh, wait, actually, I can. If I just do something smart and... That is a lot of monsters. That is a lot of monsters, chat. Oh, okay. So that is what happens when only, like, the 4 chunks directly underneath you are actually rendering. That is what happens when that happens. I would rather go over there. Actually, that seems a lot more peaceful over there than there. That does not seem very peaceful. You just won a battle. Oh, good for you. Good for you, Keg 9575. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Yeah, good job. Good job. Okay. Actually, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to start building my squid farm. I'm gonna start building the squid farm. Which, okay. There we go. I can do it over here. Did you tell me about my comment? I'm not sure. Maybe. If you did, I forgot. So you can tell me again if you want to. You can tell me again if you want to, because I do not remember being told about it. But you probably did tell me about it, if I'm being honest. Very bad memory I have. It's like a goldfish. I'm like a goldfish sometimes. Okay, so for now I'm just gonna build a tank. That the squid are gonna spawn, and I'll just kill them myself. But eventually I will build a kind of like a mob farm where they will instantly be like pushed off and die, and then I'll have like a hopper lead it into a tube here that is going to send it all the way down to there. It's a violent fighting game with gore. That does not sound very family friendly. That does not sound very family friendly. However, if you enjoy it, all the power to you, all the power to you. Okay, that top of the stone looks, the top of that stone looks exactly like water. That is just a mistake waiting to happen. That is 100% a mistake waiting to happen. Ooh, you know what I bet I can build? I bet you I can stack farms on top of that thing. Which, I don't really have any other farms I would stack on top of it. Because there's not really a lot of farms that are like cactus farms. Not really a lot of them. I mean, a sweetberry farm might make sense on top of there. But I can't get foxes. So that's just not going to work. I can't make automatic sweetberry farms, unfortunately. Can't. It would be so cool if you could shear a sweetberry bush. That would work so amazingly. But unfortunately, that is just not something you can do. That would also be very, very, very weird if you could do that now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't think I would want to shear a sweetberry bush. I think there is something inherently wrong about that. Ooh, but I could build bee farms on top of that. That seems like actually, not really, because bee farms have a lot of redstone. They have a lot of redstone, so they're relatively large, and if I'm building one, I'm gonna build a massive one. I'm not gonna go, like, halfway. I'm gonna build a really big one. Okay, there we go. That is enough emeralds to trade for glass with every single one of my villagers, which means I will be able to build the item tube, which I decided I'm actually going to build on the front of the tube rather than the back of the tube. I thought I would do the back of the tube just so the items are out of the way, you don't see them, but I thought it would actually be so cool to see items, like, raining down. So I'm actually going to swap the entrance to my tube to the other side, and I'm instead going to have that front be items, and that is how I'm actually going to drop down items once I have more farms up there. Because I'm sure there are farms that will require height rather than just my squid farm. I'm sure there'll be more of them. Hopefully. I'm really hoping there'll be more farms that require regular overworld heights. Because otherwise, it's just going to be my single squid farm up there, and it's going to look really stupid. It's gonna look really stupid. All alone up there. But it'll be okay. It'll be okay, chat. I believe. Okay, now we gotta go all the way up. And thankfully this time we'll have extra glass left over. Just because we don't need to build one whole wall thanks to this glass wall being here. Ooh, actually, if I were to build it along here, it would be off to the side, which would be a bit weird. Oh no, because this is here. Actually, let's. I don't want to build it this side because that would just look funny. That would just look funny having it off to the side. Because like if I built it in this spot here, it would already have 2 walls done. Although I could also just do 2 item chutes. That would look cool. I can get by that. I can get by that. Let's do 2 item chutes. Let's do it. However, for that to work, I need to take this out of here, take this out of here, and go all the way back around here and re-add back in my doorway, but here, so I can actually get into my chute. Can they be side by each? They can, just then I need to place 3 rows of glass all the way up. By doing it this way, I only need to do 2. Which... ironically, by having to do 2, I would use even more glass. So that's not very helpful. That's not very helpful, is it? I don't know what to do. Although, it's probably better to have 2 tubes, because then if I build a farm on that side, or if I build a farm on that side, it can use its respective tubule, which might be easier in the long run. I'm not sure. What do you think, Admin? Should I just use 1 tubule and build it here, even though it means building 3 and it'll look a bit awkward? It'll look a little bit awkward, but it'll be fine, I mean. Or should I just build the 1 here and just suck it up that it's not symmetrical? Never go for awkward. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Make it pretty. Let's do it. There we go. There we go. We have a plan, chat. We have a plan. 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 Now we're gonna make it pretty. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, chat. It's gonna be great. You have a funny idea of pretty. What do you mean a funny idea? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean I have a funny idea of pretty? What did you think I was gonna do? What did you think I was gonna do? What did you think I was gonna do, admin? What did you think I was gonna do? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a second tubule. Not that. Whatever. Not your world. Yeah. Not your world. Not your world. Not your world, admin. Not your world. Now I'll show you kind of my idea later. Just, yeah. Actually, I actually kind of want to. Okay. I'm gonna add this here for a second, and I'm gonna go all the way down so I can show what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm going to have items running down that tubule, and I'm gonna build a second tubule here. So I have, oh, that looks stupid. That looks stupid. I'm getting rid of that. I'm getting rid of that. I'm getting rid of that. I'm getting rid of that so quick. I'm getting rid of that so quick. Told you. I thought it would look cool, but I kind of forgot that I have, like, see-through glass, so when you see through it looks like it's not there anymore, which kind of ruined the effect I was gonna try to go for. It ruined it. Okay, well now we just have to kind of mine forever. Just mine endless amounts of glass. It's good, chat. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. There we go. We'll be fine, chat. We'll be fine. 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 Best bet is going to be an adjacent drop to maybe with signs. So it's just a drop with no water. You know, an adjacent one without glass separating it, though, will just be... The items will just fall into the tube here. Especially with such a long drop, they'll just fall right in. They'll just slide into here and it'll go all the way back up, and it won't work. And items will just be going around in circles forever, which will end up leading to items just despawning. You think so? Yes! Yes, admin, that is what I think. That is what I think. Yeah, what I'll just do is I'll build one in front, and then I'll build some sort of block in between the weird empty space that appears. It'll also be better once I actually take these tubules all the way down to the bedrock layer, and, well, the block above bedrock layer, I'll place a stone layer or some other nice, smooth-looking block, so it actually looks like it's finished and not just, like, sitting on dirt, which it is right now. Right now, it's just sitting on dirt. But yeah, my other option is just to build this all the way up, or I could do it on this side and I could do two side tubules going up. Just I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Well, then I also have a third side tubule here for other things, like that could work if I did like a side tubule here for items, and then which actually it means I could return my doorway to here, which I liked having my doorway on my entry. On my entry side. There we go. Let's grab that. And my gate just left. My gate just left without me. That was very much appreciated. Yep. That is exactly what I wanted to happen, chat. That is exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay, let's go all the way up to the top. Let's grab that gate back. It'll be great. This is a pretty nice view, actually. It's like one of those glass elevators. This is awesome, actually. And there we go. We got our gate. We got our gate. Okay, there we go. And we hop on down. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, what I can do is I could actually build two tubules on either side. One of them I could drop mobs down, honestly, if I ever want to put like a mob farmer there. In fact, I might even put my squids and just have them drop down a channel. That would look so cool, having like endless squids raining down. And then here is where I could build just a sheer item channel and just have items come down here. That might look cool. Yeah, that would look cool. That'd look cool. It's difficult, because this is all glass. It's so difficult trying to build with glass, because it is see-through, so it's so difficult to see. It's so difficult to actually see what it, like, looks like in your head, and then when you build it, it's just like, oh no, that is horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Okay, there we go. Now we are going to go all the way up. Let's take a moment, stop, see what it looks like. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. And once it's all done and dusted, and I think I might also add in like a strip of a block here. I might replace this inner thing with a block, or even this block here. I'll build a block there. Might do that eventually as well. We'll see how it looks. We'll see how it looks when it's done. Okay, let's hop on up. Let's hop on up and keep building until we get up to the squid area, where we can finish building our squid farm. And it'll be awesome. It'll be so awesome. I'm excited. I am excited for this, chat. I have no idea how I'm planning on getting out of my water elevator though, because I can't do the thing where I usually when I have a water elevator, I use signs. Well, I used to. It's actually been an incredible long time since I've done that. But I used to use signs, but I can't do that anymore because it'll disrupt the bubbles. And even having a single non-source block will also disrupt the bubbles. So, can't do that, unfortunately. So, I think I'll just have to, like, be swimming against the side that I want to exit on. Which is okay. I can do that. I can do that. I believe in myself. I believe in myself, chat. We just gotta be a strong swimmer. This is also really helpful because we just have a direct drop down into water right now. So I'll be able to do that. Which is awesome. This is also going to be great because this will automatically set up a killing chamber for our squid. Which allows me to be quite lazy, actually. Allows me to be very lazy. Okay, all the way. One day we'll get there. Although, oh yeah, squid are able to spawn on flowing water. Because the glow squid are, right? Yeah, they're able to spawn on flowing water. So we will be a-okay. We'll be a-okay, chat. I have never built a squid farm before, honestly. I never have. I've never built a squid farm before because I've never needed to. I just go over to any river nearby me and I kill a whole bunch of squid if I need them. But now there are no rivers. There are no rivers. There are none at all. Not a singular one on this world. So I just need to do this all completely by myself, which is okay, I guess. I can make that work. I can make that work, you know? Okay, here we go. And we are going to get ink sacs. We are going to get ink sacs so I can finally make that book and quill. And then once I have that book and quill, I am going to make an enchantment book catalog. And I'm going to get all the enchantment books I need. That is my plan. That is my long-term plan, chat. Plans are happening. It is very, very rare to see a Pukati plan. But there is actually one happening today, which is bizarre. It is very, very bizarre. Okay, and I'm gonna need squid pushed into this hole here. How am I gonna get squid into that one hole? That is a good question. That is a very, very good question. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it from this angle. Which means I'm going to build this here. Take down this. I'm gonna leave this up though, and then I'll build this wall here. Awesome. And squid don't need any ceiling because they're regular daylight squid, so they'll be fine with it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more, boink. Then we're gonna make this a 3 wide channel here. And I can actually just, I don't need to do that one corner down there, I really don't. Okay, there we go. And you won't be able to see the corner anyway, it doesn't make a difference. I can actually take that out. Yeah, doesn't really matter to me. Oh, that looks weird, now I gotta fix that one now. Bye! It was nice knowing you. Okay, and now we can take all that out as well. Yeah. Yeah, I like being able to see that walls. That's nice. That's nice. And we're never even gonna build here anyway, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like, honestly. If I'm being honest, it does not matter what this looks like. Not in the slightest. It does not. Actually, I'm gonna take all this out here, and then that wall needs to stay there, though. Okay. This we're gonna do, and we're also gonna hop up here, take this out. And take this all the way out here. And I'm out of glass again, so I have to go down and get myself some more glass. Which also means I can pick up the glass that I dropped down here. And if we just hop all the way down here. That was... We're not gonna talk about what just happened. We're just not gonna talk about it. We're just not gonna talk about it, chat. We're just not gonna... Okay, there we go. We can actually finish up that. Okay, how did that work? Somehow the bubble elevator still worked without the gate there, which meant it wasn't a source block. Actually, no, it was a source block because it was down there, so never mind, that does work, that does work, that does work. Somehow it works. Somehow. Okay, let's go buy even more glass. I know we're at the 2-hour point, but I just want to finish. I just want to finish my squid farm, because it's really not that long of a farm to build. At least my first draft. I'm not sure if the first draft will work, but I want to get at least the basic platform done and see if it actually does drop squid. Because if it doesn't drop squid, then I will probably have to figure out how to build a squid farm. I'll probably figure that out. Which will be another day thing. So today we are just going to focus on getting that basic spawn platform built and see if it works. That is my whole plan. That is my whole plan, chat. That is all I need. Water mobs are a separate mob. They are. So the only mob they're going to be sharing the mob cap with is the glow squids. That is it. That is it. So I am going to have so many squid, hopefully. Hopefully. Although I'm not sure if they'll actually be rendered while I'm all the way down here, because they are 120 blocks up. Although, while I was standing up there, down here there were mobs rendered. So probably while I'm, like, in this area right here, it'll spawn. But other than, like, right here, they're not gonna spawn, probably. Okay, now we head all the way up. And we just finish our spawn. We'll be done so quick. We'll be done so quick, chat. We'll be done so quick. And now we can try our theory of just, like, swimming into the wall I want to exit. And it works. It works, chat. We have no need to fear. This is gonna get so trippy if I build all my farms up here in transparent blocks. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be close. You recall your mob farm a meadow doesn't work if you're at the top of it. Yeah. Yeah, it'll definitely be the type of thing where it'll not be an incredibly fast functioning farm. That is something I've come to terms with. It's not gonna be an incredibly fast farm, and if I want squid, I'm probably gonna have to come up here and get them myself. But I am okay with that, because the reality is I almost never need squid. Like, when on earth do you need squid? I will need them for ink sacs, and that's about it. So it'll be the exact same as normal meadow procedures. Just whenever I need squid, go get them. It was very depressing watching the mobs despawn before this. Oh no! That is depressing. That is so depressing. That'd be so depressing, seeing all that hard work and it just doesn't even work. That would suck so much, I say, as I build a farm that has a very high potential to not work. And it is so terrifying working on this. Like, I legit feel like I'm gonna fall. I feel like I can like barely see what I'm working on thanks to the transparency. This is so trippy. Put on my elytra. Oh, actually, I have a mending villager now. I have a mending villager now. I should actually put on my elytra. I should put mending and unbreaking, because I have both now. I should put both mending and unbreaking on my elytra and start wearing it. Oh my gosh, that's genius. That's so genius. Okay, I did not take that far enough. This needs to be 7 blocks long. This needs to be 7, actually 8 blocks long. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way. And I actually want to double check that this goes the correct length. Perfect. If I test it here. Oh no, it goes into the channel. I need to go 1 longer, which is why we tested it now, chat, instead of once we have this thing all set up. You also have cats! You could have fixed it with random. I could have. But I haven't set up a cat farm yet. I have not set up a cat farm. So... Not yet. Not yet. I can't fix it with phantom membranes. Although, also, it is... I could have also just not slept and gotten phantom membranes that way. That was also a possibility that I did not use. Okay, there, let's put it in the middle, because the middle is the farthest it'll go. There we go. Okay, so it works! Amazing! Okay. Now we need to take everything one more block. Perfect. Amazing. Yes, admin. That's gonna cause you— what do you mean it's gonna cause me problems? What's gonna cause me problems? What's gonna cause me problems? What's the matter? You need that center channel to be only one wide. Or ink will get stuck in the— yeah, I'm just gonna push the squid in here. That's my plan. I'm just putting the squid in there. I'm not killing them up here. I'm just putting them in the channel and I'm dropping them. That's what I was planning on doing. They are stealing my glass. They are stealing my— the squid will get stuck in— oh, yeah, I guess. How would I drop them onto one block, though? They're not gonna fall onto one block. Oh, that's not gonna work. Ah! I don't know what I need to do. I don't know what I need to do. Not working. Let's see how— yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see if they drop into a one block space if I force them to. Because I can also just kill them up here and drop items. I thought it would just be really cool to have one item dropper and one mob dropper. Because that is such a cool way to kill mobs. Like, we can all agree that, like, the coolest way to kill mobs is by dropping them down a glass tube for an incredible distance. That is the coolest way to kill them. So it would be so cool if I could, like, drop squid. Okay, there we go. Let's stick that there. And that should still work perfectly. Yes, it does. We're all good. And that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which means I can put this here. Awesome. And let's get that all picked up. Except for chicken jockeys. Yeah, chicken jockeys kind of ruin it. Chicken jockeys definitely ruin the whole thing. But that is why I'm not going to have a mob farm up here. It is not going to be a mob farm. It is only going to be a squid farm. Maybe a drown farm at some point, which I will have to worry about chicken jockeys. But it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Amazing. Oh, I cannot get used to just stepping. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna fall every single time. Every single time. Oh, I need to go one more. I need to go one more. Now, do you have 2 water? I do not, but I have a plan. I have a plan to get myself an infinite water source. Okay, let's sneak out here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfection. Amazing, amazing. Okay, there we go. Now we have water that runs all the way there. We sneak in here. We steal this water real quickly. Whoop, no thank you. And yeah, all the way will stop. Sneak over here, put this here, steal that water source, put this back, and let's not get carried away. There we go, perfect. And now we sneak back here to our infinite water source. And now whenever I am building up here, I have an infinite water source, and it'll be incredibly helpful. And there we go, we have this all set up. Now I just need to leave far enough that squid could potentially spawn if they want to spawn. And we'll see if it works. Oh, is that? Oh, did you ever? I did. Yeah, I did. I slept. It was a good moment. I remembered. I was a very good streamer. Chat. I slept. Okay. I don't see any squid spawning, so I'm not sure this is gonna work. I'll have to double check the squid spawning abilities, because I know that the glow squid are spawning. Nope. I know the glow squid are spawning inside of my mob farm, but I'm not sure what exactly it does. Maybe I need to, like, leave and come back. Oh, I bet you I need to leave and come back in radius. Because I think that squid are one of those things that don't, like, spawn in front of your eyes. Or maybe I need to be, why is literally every single villager in here taking a swim? Why are literally all of my villagers in here taking a swim? Please get out of the well. All of you. Please get out of the well. You know what's so funny? Now that I actually have the mob farm, I bet you there's like no glow squid in here anymore. Yeah, look at that. Now that I have the mob farm taking up the glow squid spawn cap, you don't see any more glow squid in there. There used to be like glow squid in there like every single time I opened it up. There were so many of them. Just because it was the only spot where they could spawn. Okay, out you go. Out you go, bud. There you go. Maybe if I like go up, they'll spawn just as I go up as they get rendered in. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a creeper right there. Let's not do that today, good sir. Thank you. No perdoodles. Not today. Don't feel like doing that today. Yeah, I don't see them up there, and they should be within render distance here. But we'll hop up just in case. Just in case. Did you gather up the last design? Yeah, I gathered up a bit of it. Not all of it. I'm sure there's a bit more laying around, but yeah, it's not working. Yeah, it's not working. Yeah. Yeah, squid probably don't spawn here. Well, that is unfortunate. What level are you at? This here is at 51. This here is on level 51 exactly. And then this one's at 50. But it is okay. It is okay. I will make it. It also might just be that it's just not going just yet, just because it takes a while. It takes a while for squid to spawn. Can you see slimes? I cannot see. I can see slimes, yeah. Look at that. I can see them. So it looks like. I bet you that's a slime chunk. I don't really know about that one though, since there's a. Yeah, that's a slime chunk. That's a slime chunk. This is really nice for spotting slime chunks around me. That is helpful. Yeah, so I bet you if I stood, like, there, it would be good to render them. If they are gonna spawn. Which, theoretically, they should spawn an insane amount. They should spawn, like, an absolute ludicrous amount of them, like, instantly. Just because of how the mob cap is being used right now. So I just stand like right. No, because there might be a few glow squid inside of my mob farm. Actually, let's check that. Let's check that. Let's check how many glow squid are inside of my mob farm right now. Let's go check that, kill a few of them, and see if when we come back, if the squid spawn. Let's do that. Let's do that real quickly. And here we go. We're all the way back. We're all the way back. We're all the way back. Amazing. Yeah, because I've seen like random tentacles poking out of here, so I definitely know I have quite a few glow squid. Yeah, I have a few glow squids. So let's eliminate. Oh, I bet you they spawn right in those corners where it's 2 blocks tall. I bet you the squid can only spawn in spots where it's 2 blocks tall, if I were to guess. I just shot a bat. Never mind, I just watched them come from above, which means that they can spawn. Hey, can you just die? Thank you. So yeah, they literally respawn inside of the mob farm, which means they should have been fine. There we go. They're all dead now. Let's run. Run as fast as we can while there still aren't any squid. Technically, there are only like 4 glow squid in there, so it definitely should not have taken up the entire mob cap. If the squid were gonna spawn, they would have done it by now, theoretically. So, guess I'll just have to figure out what is wrong later. I'll go read up on squid mechanics. Those will all despawn before you get to your squid farm. Yeah. Theoretically. Theoretically. Well, not working the best. Oh well, now that I have an infrastructure up there, it should be easier to build the squid farm later. So, yeah. I'll read up on squid spawning mechanics, how to build a squid farm, all those crazy things. I'll make sure to look that up. I'll look that up for next time. That's my plan. Yeah, so because I think that glow squid and squid spawn mechanics are probably different, especially because glow squid are supposed to spawn in caves, where unless it's like an aquatic cave, there's not usually a lot of water. So in order to see a few, you need to have them be able to spawn in some pretty adverse conditions. So most likely the squids need a slightly different requirement. It is very weird to see a giant tower in the distance now, considering I'm in Superflat. I'm used to this view. Absolutely nothing except for trees. Nope, just kidding. We have a giant tower now built out of glass, which looks quite bizarre from this angle. Alright, well, I would like to thank you all for watching today's stream. Today, we were getting a few more enchantment books. We added, I think it's like 7 new villagers to our trading hall. It's pretty great. They all have some nice books. We need a Prop 4 now, which is amazing. I love Prop 4. It makes me like invincible. It's awesome. And then we also built ourselves the beginning of a squid farm. It's not working just yet, so I'm gonna have to look that up. Figure out how to figure out how to squid, basically. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, chat. Well, thank you all for watching today's stream. Hope you guys all have a great day, night, 3 a.m. panic attack, whatever this is for you. I hope you guys have a good one, and I hope to see you all in my next stream. Alright. It's always so depressing that the music ends the moment that I tab out. Okay, let's see who we are going to raid. Hey, let's raid Narcoleptic Cheetah. We will pop over there. Make sure to drop a follow. All those great things. Have a great whatever time it is for you. Ciao. Have a great time over there. Chat, go drop a follow. All those great things. I bet you I can AFK my gold farm now. I'll remember that. Ciao.